All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here talking about real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. I'm sure you know that Journey's new song, The Way We Used to Be, is out, and there is an animated video. And all I need to say to the Journey management team and the Journey intelligentsia is you're welcome. I don't think I'm going to be getting any royalties. If you've watched this channel for quite some time, I suggested that the band do an animated video for their mega trillion downloading extravaganza, which of course is Don't Stop Believin', the song that gets played here in the United States like 5 times every 10 seconds. I don't know. It's on every playlist. It's on the iHeartRadio playlist. The 3 or 4 corporations that own everything, they've focus tested the Journey catalog down to that one song. Not necessarily, but you know what I'm talking about. So I suggested that because there was no official performance video other than the Steve Perry live in Houston performance, which is epic and wonderful and can't be duplicated in the sense of a live performance. The band never did a video like Separate Ways. Remember the goofy Separate Ways video, which is just to this day very loving and endearing and just one of those campy videos that you sit back and you go, these guys are just trying to ham it up for a little while and do a video. I suggested you do an animated video, and of course you'd have to animate the Journey Escape lineup in order to do that. My guess is there's probably a bit of a logjam when it comes to some of the legal things that have to be worked out and getting everybody in the band to agree that that would be a good idea, number one. Number two, you'd also have to bring back the Escape lineup in the video, which would cause some problems because Steve Perry is not in the band anymore. Neither is Ross Valerie, and neither is Steve Smith. So that presents a few issues, and that's probably why you will never see an animated version of that video unless Steve Perry himself has the animator lined up and can get everybody to agree on something, and he actually wants to do it. All I'm saying, guys, is look at Mr. Blue Sky by ELO, and here's a song that's fairly old and isn't played that much even on the radio anymore. You might hear it once in a great while. Fantastic song and millions and millions of views. And we'll probably hit 1 billion views someday. Now, if you did that to Don't Stop Believin', I'm sure you would go for 1 billion views at some point. Now, fast forward to this new song where the band and the management and the powers that be decided to take up my offer that just do it on a different song, do it on their new song. Well, the song is doing well. The video is doing well. It's got about 92,000 views. I think it's been out for a day. So at that pace, yeah, you'll hit 1 million pretty quick, and who knows how many views you'll get. Here's where I have a problem. It was my suggestion, but man, to highlight what we've been through the last 15, 16 months with all of what's happened and all of the news and negativity and doom and gloom, to put that in the video. If you watch this video, there's an animated couple. They're basically making out on the couch, and then their life gets turned upside down when the TV flashes breaking news. That's the last thing I want to see when I turn on the TV right now about anything. I mean, building collapses. I don't want to see any breaking news whatsoever on this particular topic anymore. And I want to forget about this. Now, I know there are some people that don't want us to forget about this, and they'll keep it in the news every day. They'll use words like Delta variant and so forth, and I'll sit there and I'll go, fantastic, great. So that light I see at the end of the tunnel isn't really a light at the end of the tunnel. And this video, all it does is remind me of what we've gone through. The two characters, they even have little face coverings at one point. I mean, and then they can't, here they are, a dating couple, And then now they can't, according to this video, they can't touch each other. They can't go near each other. They have to go in isolation. I don't know if there's been any other music video that's come out that's been like this. There have been some spoofs on it. I think it was Five Finger Death Punch that did a real spoof video on this, or one of those modern rock bands that I traditionally do not like, but I liked the video. I liked the content and the way they did the video. When it comes to this particular song, I really want it to be about getting back to our relationships, getting back to nostalgia, getting back to the way the band used to be. That's how I read into this. Like, hey, we're a unified band now. We're not arguing. We don't have people in the band trying to do a mutiny anymore. We are one band with one goal, and that is to make great music and not to do politics or do any other thing. Neil, Sean, and Jonathan Cain getting along fine. And even with all the naysayers who still give Arnel Pineda a hard time, he's obviously a loyal guy. And from what I understand, Neil Sean likes loyalty, and I think they want some stability. So this, to me, as far as the actual animated part of the video, was a big swing and a miss. I'm glad they did an animated video, and they're going to see that this will get millions and millions of views, because it's, I don't know, it's just interesting to watch. I do like when they animate the band and they're out there playing. Neil Sean is on top of a bus, and it looks like he's about to get knocked off the top of the bus, but for some reason the tunnel is just high enough so he doesn't, like, you know, get hit in the head, which wouldn't make for a very good video. I'm sure that it would be a good laugh for a few people if, you know, he hit the ground and got up and kept playing his guitar. But in any event, I wanted to give you my opinion on how they did this video, and I could do without the face coverings and the panic and some of the stuff that's actually in the video. If anything, folks, we're trying to get out of this. We're trying to climb our way out. And I think maybe if this had come out last year at this time, I could see more logic in it. And I don't know when that song was in the can. I had heard that the song was ready back last September. Maybe if they had released this video then, maybe that video had already been done and they just had to wait until the end of June to put it out there. I don't know. Just doesn't feel right, doesn't seem right. And visually speaking, I can do without all the melodrama. But the song is pretty good. The song is pretty good. I know the song is also getting mixed reactions, and at some point I may address that as well. But for now, I just wanted to talk about the animated video, which, again, you're welcome.